Y'all, this is your 80s music lover, and I want to talk about a Michael Jackson album. Today is June the 23rd, 2014, and this has been on my mind since the release of the Escape album, and probably beyond that, like before that. But you got a lot of people, they call themselves Michael Jackson fans, and then you got some haters, which I don't really consider whatever they're saying because they're hating anyway, so it doesn't matter. But a lot of people have put down, talked about, haven't given enough credit or any at all to one of Michael Jackson's more, I guess you could say, not so popular, definitely recognized, but to me, a prolific album that should have gotten more recognition, that is a lot better than what people are saying. And that album is, and we're gonna actually break down this album for you today. 80s Music Lovers are gonna break it down and give you the real deal on it, and we're gonna talk about this. Okay, this is gonna be some fun. We're gonna have some fun doing this. If you guys don't agree with what I'm saying, hey, that's your opinion. I have my opinion. But I'm going to tell you the truth about it. I got the same Michael Jackson type of listening ear that you have. I like Mike as a fan and adore his music as much as you do, for my reasons, just like you do. So you should understand and be able to get with what I'm saying. Okay? At least you don't have to agree, but at least you can, understand what I'm saying. Okay, and this album is none other than this one right here. Invincible. This album was released in 2001. It was produced by Michael Jackson, Rodney Jerkins, Teddy Riley, Babyface, Edmonds, and a slew of other hot artists that made appearances on this album, whether singing in the background or having something to do with the production of this album. This album here, Mike worked really hard on. This album came after History. And I believe there's a reason why this album didn't get the recognition that it deserved. It's because Michael was going through that period where he was being accused of being a child molester and a pervert and all kind of nasty little things that have to do with children. And every time that the paparazzi or anyone, coming at him, the justice system, politics, hating fans or whatever, will come and try to drag Mike down, and basically try to ruin his career and end his career and stress him out. He always was lifted up. He always prevailed. He always overcame everything that that came up against him. He prevailed and he won those things. And I don't know whether the man is guilty or not of sleeping with children and doing things he shouldn't be doing. All I know is, as far as the judicial system, he was acquitted every single time. So if the man is so nasty and such a pervert and a child molester, then why did the judicial system acquit each and every time when they said that they were claiming he was doing these things? We're talking about innocent children, right? This is a grown man. Okay? So why? So to me, around that time, he was going through his second case or whatever, and he won it, and he was so, fed up with this world was beating him down. So anyway, all we remember as fans, those who were fans, a lot of them fell off because they said, I don't want to be listening to that pervert no more. And they used to be Michael Jackson fans. A lot of them fell off and believed the hearsay. But the true Michael Jackson fans stuck with him. Me personally, I love the man's music and his work. I don't get into music artists' personal lives. That's their business and whatever they do. I really don't even want to know. But I don't believe that Michael Jackson is a child molester. Okay? And around this time, in 2001, he was going through his... he had just either won his first one or he was being accused again or something. But this album that came out around all that hype, and a lot of people put it down, and didn't want to hear him because of that. So he got a bad rap, and this album wasn't really given a chance. But I'm going to talk about the Invincible album right quick. This is the vinyl you're looking at. Of course, I have the CD, but there's no need in showing that. So let's take this out, and then we're going to start breaking this down, alright? Hold on. Okay, y'all, we're back. Now check this here. Okay, this is the vinyl, the inner sleeves. It has the lyrics, the credits, and everybody has something to do with the creation of Invincible. That's the only picture you're going to get of Michael Jackson inside. They gave him a new look. But let's talk about it real quick. This here, there's a lot of stuff happening in this little picture. I believe Michael Jackson drew this himself personally. And here, it's a girl and a boy, and it has peace and a heart for love. And I can't show you everything, but the thing that stand out, there's an eyeball there, eyelashes. There's a star here. Here is his name, Michael. And you have here, it says Prince, sorry. It says, it has Prince Paris. That's his son, okay? Right there, a fish here, and I guess someone who has something to do with it, their name there. This is something that said, a little message said, or a name in the mirror. I didn't take the time to look in the mirror, but that has someone's name or something there. It's backwards. This is very artistic of Michael Jackson, okay, in my opinion. And it says love here. So that's the picture that he drew. He likes to put his little touches on there. Oh, and an eagle there. See that eagle head? Okay. Anyway, let's talk about the songs for a second. Okay, we're going to start off with this album is so funky. I don't understand what people are talking about. This album is so good. Okay, Unbreakable, first song. Funky, one of the better, most funkiest songs on the album. Kicks off the album, okay? Then we have Heartbreaker. This is done by Rodney Jerkins. Unbreakable. Heartbreaker, done by Rodney Jerkins. Invincible, which is the album title, and done by Rodney Jerkins. All those three songs are fast and funky. Alright? Then we got Break of Dawn. This was done by Freeze, Dr. Freeze. Break of Dawn is a nice kickback, medium tempo pop song. Really nice. Heaven Can Wait. Kind of the same, maybe a same speed as a Break of Dawn. Great lyrics. You get all kind of Michael concentrated up in that. He's giving his best in that. You Rock My World. Him and Chris Tucker opening it up. You know the rest of it. Everybody knows about Rock My World. Okay, that's what it is. And that's the first album. One record disc and the second one. Unless there's more songs on the back. I'm sorry, here we go. Butterflies. That was on the radio. Great song. Speechless. Don't know if Speechless was on the radio, but that was a great song too. A nice ballad of him it's kind of like his, kind of like, it's a dramatic ballad like, what's the name of that song? Man in the Mirror. Okay. 2000 Watts had Tyrese in it. Not a favorite of mine. Teddy Riley produced that one. Some people like it, you know. Not everybody, but some people did like it. You Are My Life. You know, Babyface did that one. Nah, not too big of a fan of that one. Slow song, kind of dreary a little bit. Drags on a little bit. Privacy, about the paparazzi. No, Won't Leave Them Alone. And all that. Okay. Artists were doing songs about the paparazzi a lot at that time and era. Don't Walk Away. I believe this may be another. It's Michael Jackson and I don't know who else did that one. I didn't care for Don't Walk Away too. And then Cry was done by R. Kelly. That was good. Nice. Another like not We Are the World, but another Man in the Mirror type of song. That was on the radio. The Lost Children, that's what it is. I love that song. I love when Michael sings about the children, because I don't believe about that child molestation stuff. I don't buy into it, so it doesn't affect me, you know. So that's Michael doing Michael. Nobody can sing about the children like Michael Jackson. Okay. Whatever Happens, Carlos Santana getting down on the guitar with that. Beautiful, fast ballad with a lot of Spanish guitar. And what he's talking about in that song is very touching and heart-moving. Threatened. It started funky and it ends funky with Rodney Jerkins with Threatened. It's his thriller type / funky type song, but new aged and done very well, fast. That was played on the radio. And played all over and every week for the longest on Soul Train. That's right. So this is what you have in Michael Jackson's Invincible. I don't know why people say it's not a good album. It's a great album. It's just as funky. Just as funky to me as what? What's the one? Dangerous album. Bad. Come on. So I don't understand it. I love Invincible. It's a great album. You should, if you haven't picked it up, go pick it up, check it out, spin it, listen to it, give it a chance. You know what I mean? I mean, this album did not get no recognition, nowhere near what it was. This is a great album. Maybe not as great as Thriller, but what beats Thriller? What album? What artist? Nobody. Michael's been trying to beat himself since Thriller. So, but this album is right up there with all of them as far as funky and good. It has every balance, everything every other Michael Jackson album has. So check it out. Alright, this 80s music lover coming at you guys, letting you guys know the true deal, what's going on, the real deals on breaking down albums and dissecting things and things like that, and album reviews. So, and doing unboxings. Stay tuned for my next unboxing. Actually, it's going to be on older but goodie album by Prince. His Love Symbol album. The first time he showed it with the NPG, you know, with the one is My Name Is Prince and Sexy MF and all that. I'm going to be unboxing that on the vinyl. I'm just waiting for it to come. It's on its way soon. Alright, so stay tuned. Keep your eyes and your channels locked in here on 80s Music Lover. And I'll check you guys later. Peace out.